Hey everybody, Stuff and Things here, back at the Granby Skate Park as usual, working on my kick flips again. I also wanted this video to be a little update on what's going on with me. I took a good fall off camera, slammed on a rail and bruised myself up pretty good, so I've been skating a lot lighter over the last week, and I'm also recovering from a cold, so if you don't have anything fresh from me for a little while, you'll know why, but I will be back eventually. Now hang on, let's look at that kickflip again. I've got the weirdest kickflip. I have what I'm gonna call anti-rocket. Some people have a rocket kickflip where the nose stays up. Mine's the exact opposite, but you know, it's still a kickflip and I still have it and I'm pretty happy with it. That one was actually pretty good. I caught it in the air. Anytime I can catch it in the air, I'm happy. So since I've been working on kickflips, I've been starting to try to take them up this little tiny mani pad. It's only like 4 inches high, but it's a good place to start to see if I can get kickflips up something. And I am starting to make them work, even though they still tend to bounce off the mani pad itself. But I'm happy to have it at all. And since I do have that anti-rocket, it would be an absolute dream to figure out how to do some sort of manual out of a kickflip or even a heel flip one of these days, but that's a very long-term type of goal. And so one of the things I've been working on lately is playing with the curb part of the mani pad. Now this is concrete, so it's kind of like a real curb. And these are the first times I was trying nollie into tail slide.
That was awesome.
And you can see there that it didn't really take all that long to start to figure it out. It also feels great. I've never done any sort of tail slide before, so to be getting into a tail slide in any form was amazing. And shout out to Skate Crisis. I said a long time ago that I needed to try this because I've seen him do it so many times. And I was like, I can probably do that, but I never really got around to putting some effort into it. And I had to try to see if I could go backside as well. I never really got it, but I got a couple that were sort of close-ish. It is the most awkward thing to try to get into a back tail, but someday maybe we'll work on that. I took the nollie front side tail up to the curb-like thing that's at the top of the bank here, which I never use, but it let me come at it from the flat side, which is the side I'm a lot more comfortable at. And I got a little bit of slide at it, and it's a great thing to start to have another trick under my belt, something else I can do, something to play with, and it is just a lot of fun to start getting this, and I'm really happy about it. So we'll jump to another session. I was still working on those kick flips. I got kind of a sketchy one up the pad, but then I finally got it in a combo with a nollie shove down, so I was pretty psyched on that. Now we're gonna go back to the curb part again. I decided I wanted to see how many different ways I could kind of get on this curb. So right there, that's some of my first tries at going from a fakie position onto the curb. And I didn't know which one was going to work the best, if it was going to be like fakie 5-0, fakie 50-50, but I just started trying all sorts of different things just to see how it would feel. There's just another backside 50-50 from regular and some 5-0s as well. This is the only place I've ever been able to do a 5-0 because it's so short. I don't understand how skaters actually pop a 5-0 up high and still keep the nose up because I have to push the nose forward to level out the board. That's a mystery to me, how people pop up on a real sized ledge and do a 5-0. So I got a couple nose slides in there and another one of those nollie tails. Now we're going front side. That was front side 50-50, and another one from a different angle. And the front sides this day felt really good, so I decided I was going to go for front side nose grind, which I've only done like once, and I managed to get 2 of them. The exits are pretty janky, but at least I was sliding a nose grind on front side, so that's kind of an accomplishment for me. Then it was time to try to get into some stuff from nollie, and so these are some of my earlier attempts at nollie 5-0. And sometimes I slip out, sometimes I can get it to grind a little bit, but it is a ton of fun just to try. Nollie and then put your back truck on there. There's another fakie, one of my first fakie 50-50s, which feels really weird, but also feels kind of good. There I was trying fakie 5-0. It feels like I should be able to get this, but it's harder than it seems. The balance is really tricky.
That was really good though.
I do a lot of weird stuff with my shoulders and my arms while trying this.
Let's call that good. I don't know what just happened. So we're gonna take whatever the heck that was.
And I got one that was a little bit closer, but still super sketchy. But hey, you know, it's a start. These are all kind of new things, so I'm really happy about it. So another day, this is a sunrise session. As you can see, the sun is barely coming up. I wanted to get some interesting sun shots. Got a little backside 50-50 there. And then I was going to try more things that I've never done before. So just warming up, get a nice clean backside 50-50 there. I got another fakie 50-50, so that was nice to get another one. This one was the closest I could get to Nollie 50-50. That one is quite a bit harder, and I almost had it on that one, but there's more work to do. So rolling the other direction, I warmed up with a frontside 50-50, and then I wanted another 50-50, this time coming at it from fakie, so that's fakie backside. I never really got it. This is a really awkward feeling one. It took so many tries to even get close. Never really locked it in quite right, but got a couple that were starting to feel a little bit better. This is the closest one I got right here. Both trucks got on there, but then I just didn't have any balance. And this is the best I could do with Nollie 5-0 going front side. Never really got that one to connect either. So then I went back the other way, and I had it in my head that I would try some crooked grinds. I am not good at crooked grinds. I've only ever done 2. One of them was somewhat of an accident. I was going for nose grind, and it ended up being a crook. So I decided I would spend some time and actually try to get that lock in on this curb so I don't have to worry about ollieing up, getting any height or anything. All I have to do here is worry about position and foot placement and balance. And I'm so glad I did this because I finally got a few to lock in, a few of them to grind. I'm finally rolling away, even though it's not the greatest, but it's progress. And I love crooked grinds when I do get them because they feel amazing. It is a very special grind. That one there was a nose grind, and I wanted to see if I could distinguish nose grind from crook because they are kind of different, and I was able to. I was really happy about that.
Oh, we saved it.
But here I'm finally rewarded with, I think, the best crook I've ever done. I know it's only on a curb, but I'm psyched about it.
That one. That was the one.
And one more time, just for that sound. So if you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching all of this. Stay tuned. I've got a couple of bigger projects that I'm kind of working on. I hope they'll turn into something really good a little ways down the road. But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.